Hey you guys, it's me Kiana coming at you today, and I am coming at you with part two to the video that I was explaining to you guys some more information, well, detailed information about the surgery that I'm going to have. As you all know, I'm scheduled for gastric sleeve surgery December the 10th of this year, and as you all know, I am going to Mexico to have my surgery. If you have not seen my original video where I revealed a lot of things, and if you want to be caught up to where we are, then make sure you check out the video that's below. That will basically give you all the answers to any questions that you may have. And also, this video will give you more insight to the surgery and the company I'm going through, the coordinator, and all that good stuff. Well, the company that I'm going through is called AlightofMe.com. If you don't know about this company, then I don't know if you've been watching YouTube videos because this company actually advertises on YouTube. In fact, you probably see it on the advertisement for or commercial for my video. It's often on there. So they are advertised there. And what they actually specialize in is tourism surgery procedures. And what that means is basically traveling abroad to get surgeries, whether that's from dental surgeries or procedures that are very costly in the States, gastric surgeries, elective procedures such as full body lifts or liposuction and all that good stuff. But they actually specialize in traveling abroad to have these surgeries and paying a fraction of the price what they charge in the States. So, I'm going to share with you guys some of my paperwork. Um, this is just some of my paperwork. As I stated before in the previous video, hopefully you watched part one. I'll also include the link just in case you haven't watched it. But again, this is imperative for you to be caught up and also so you don't have any questions. I think I'm going to answer a lot of questions that you may have. My coordinator's name is Miss Sandy, and she is a wonderful coordinator. I ranted and raved about her in the other video, so I'm not going to do too much now. But I will show you a picture because she actually is in the advertisement for A Light of Me. And here she is right here. That is her before, you guys, this picture. Before and 1 year later, that is her. So that is my girl, Sandy. Hey, Miss Sandy. And I am going to be one of the people that are advertised on here, or advertised for Light of Me, or advertised for my doctor in general, because I have been blessed with a position that I never knew that I would be. I am blessed because this is, in a sense, giving me back. Not in a sense, very much so. It's giving me back my life. It's giving me a new life, not back my life, because I've been fat all of my life. And although my aim is not to be skinny, um, nor do I know that my body is actually able to do that. But we shall see because, um, you know, I'm taking you guys with me. And that's the purpose of you guys being family and following this, because this is going to be an awesome testimony. Um, and I promise to tell you guys the ups and the downs of all of it. But Miss Sandy's information will be also included below, so make sure you, if you have any questions or you plan on maybe thinking about getting the surgery or finding out what surgeries they have available and the benefits and all of that good stuff, make sure you go check her out because she will be happy to answer any questions. She has been there and done that, and she's just a wonderful, in general, overall, a wonderful person. And with the kit that I was sent, as far as some of my paperwork that I was sent several different pamphlets. One on some things that I'll just tell you. One on dentistry, dental services, because they actually do things like veneers. They do all kinds of, what is it, cosmetic dentistry, implants, um, orthodontics work, root canal therapy. They do it all, you guys. They do it all. So they sent me that. Um, they also sent me a weight loss surgeries guide, guiding you through the process pamphlet. And what that does is this is going to tell you things that you need to have, such as the passport, because you are traveling to Mexico. Um, the surgeon's qualifications, and of course, you can look that up too as well. It's going to tell you about the hospital. It's going to tell you about how to travel as far as your flights and the timing and all that kind of stuff. In this video, you guys, I'm going to tell you um, a little bit about the travel. I'm going to tell you a little bit about some details that I haven't told you guys. So it's going to be quite an interesting video. So just bear with me, you guys. I'm not really worried about the time, as I stated in part one. But what I'm worried about is getting you the information and filling you guys in so you are up to speed to where I'm at. Okay, somewhat. They also have a patient's checklist. Um, this is going to tell you for each surgery, whether it's the R&Y or whatever they call it, whether it's the vertical sleeve, whether it's the gastric band, or whether it's the bypass. All of these surgeries are going to be different prices, you guys, but it's definitely not going to be what the United States charges. And if you was to be a cash paying customer in the States, you're going to be paying anywhere between $15,000 to $60,000. Yeah, it's that expensive. Yes. Um, and a lot of people are dying because they need a tool. Whether we can have opinions about it or not, they may need a tool. And they're dying because they can't financially afford the tool. Which is a very sad thing. A very sad thing. And this is a great opportunity for us to be able to, A, be able to afford it. B, to regain our health and our life back. And C, be able to still pay our bills when we come back. So if this is something that you think that you may be interested in, if this is something that you think that you may need, if this is a tool that you think that you need to implement into your life, why not check this out? We've tried everything. We've tried everything. Why not try this as well? So the checklist right here is going to tell you which one is right for you, because basically you're going to figure out, like, it's going to ask you questions like, do you usually eat sweets? Do you commit to watching your caloric intake? Can you commit to exercising at least 5 days a week? It's going to tell you which surgery is probably best for you. So this is why I said you need to contact her, just so she will know at least somewhat of who you are. Just say Big Cousin 2 sent me, or Kiana on YouTube sent me, or whatever. Just so she'll know, have a little bit of insight on who you actually are. But she will have no problem sending this information out to you guys. She will talk to you, whether it's through email or on the phone. That's up to you. She also sent me, or they also sent me, a comparison chart. It says, when choosing weight loss surgery, begin with the facts, then call us. And this is just going to tell you the difference between each surgery. It's going to tell you the pros and the cons. It's just going to go ahead and tell you and admit that sometimes you're going to have dumping with some of the surgeries. Then it's going to tell you the surgeries that you're not going to have that problem. It's going to tell you the percentage of body weight you should be losing on certain surgeries, and certain surgeries you're going to lose less. So it basically is going to tell you the pros and cons, and that's going to be a comparison chart that that everyone will get inside of the packet. Now, once you get that, and then you also get your little business card, and you get your little fridge magnet. I'm just going to include her information at the bottom, you guys. But once you get that, and once you're actually going through with the surgery, then they're going to send you your other paperwork. Now, you can get this through email, or you can get this through the mail. It's up to whatever situation that you're going for. But just going to read some of it, because I can't tell you all of it, because this is my contract with them, because as you all know, I am getting it at a discount because of my channel and all of that good stuff. To God be the glory. But it's just telling you but about your flight schedule. It says that make sure that your flight is after 12 p.m. Wait a minute. Schedule your flight, arrival flight. Okay, your arrival flight can be anytime after set time or whatever. Well, it goes into that kind of stuff. It also goes into the fact that it's in Tijuana, Mexico. If I haven't mentioned my doctor's name, it is Dr. Lopez. I will include his channel below, so if you want to go see what he looks like and go check out some of his work, and actually he has actual videos, even on YouTube, of where he's actually working on people. He has actual videos of after he performed the surgery on certain people and them talking to the camera about their experience and all that kind of stuff. So you guys can actually go check out my doctor. It is a wonderful husband and wife team. So you're actually getting a benefit of having two doctors for the price of one. They are well qualified, you guys. They perform loads and loads of surgeries. They know what they're doing. They are highly qualified, just like the surgeons here. So it's not, we don't need to think that we as Americans are the only ones that actually can perform a surgery or do something right, or we're the only ones that actually can be highly educated and qualified for something. Hopefully you're not that cocky in your thoughts, and I'm definitely not, because that is feeding into stereotypes, and me being a minority myself, I definitely don't see that way of thinking. It's going, this just tells me my payment. I am having the vertical sleeve surgery. Um, if your BMI is over 49, then there is an additional cost that would be for you guys or just anybody in general. So that's why they're going to ask you your BMI, because they have to use different surgical tools and all that kind of stuff to be able to get to the area that they need to get to. So, of course, it's going to be an additional cost. But it's nowhere near, trust me, the amount of 15, 20, 30,000 that the United States charges. So that is definitely a great thing. Um, let's see what else I want to share with you guys. Okay, with the fee, the great thing is, another great thing is with the fee, you're actually getting your hotel stay, your hospital stay, all of those things. They even going to pick you up from the airport. Um, you and whoever you bring with you. They also bring you right back when it's time for you to leave to the airport. That's all included. You are actually picked up in not a beat up old car or something like that, because I've heard some horror stories. You know, I am the research queen, so I've researched when I was looking into having the gastric sleeve. I've researched a lot of different people, a lot of different doctors, and some of them actually work out of a clinic in a strip mall. Yeah, I know it makes you kind of cringe, but there are people that are actually desperate and they actually um, go for it. Yeah, so it's a actual clinic, but you know, it gives you a little bit more security if you have a hospital available to you, if you're getting the service performed or the operation performed in a hospital environment, in an actual hospital. It just gives you a little bit more security. It just makes you feel a little bit better. And also, I looked into where some people were being picked up from other companies or other doctors. They were being picked up from the airport in just personal vehicles, and they don't do this. My doctor does not do that. They actually have, you know, actual vans that have the sign of Lighter Me on it and all of that kind of stuff. They actually have, you know, vehicles set for picking you up and actually vehicles set for taking you back. Now, one of the other great things is this price that they give you is not an additional charge if you bring like your spouse with you or your friend. No, the hotel stay, all that includes for everybody, for whoever you bring with you, your spouse or whatnot. So daddy is going with me, as you probably already know that. So he's going to Mexico with me. We are actually making it part of our vacation because we are actually staying longer than the time that they actually give you, and I'll get into how many days they actually give you to recuperate, and that's included in the fee. But we're actually paying extra because we're staying there longer. So we're going to have a little bit of a vacation there as well. Um, I have the surgery and then I return 6 days later. So I have the surgery on December the 10th. Normally I will return on the 16th, but we're probably going to return on the 20th. So we'll probably be gone for about 10 days. As far as the children, my mom will be here, so that's a good thing. So we'll be in Mexico for about 10 days, and you guys are coming with us, of course. Let's see. That's all I'll share on that paper. Let's get into the days that you stay. Okay, number of hospital nights that you'll stay is 2 days, and I'll tell you more about the hospital stay. I'll also include a video below so you guys can actually see the hospital. Somebody else, a couple of people, I think, actually did videos where they actually showed the hospital. They were actually vlogging as well, their process, and vlogging some of their journey. Of course, not as much as mine because I haven't seen anybody vlog as much as I will be doing. But they did vlog, so people could clarify if it had any stereotypes about the room and, it's a dirty hospital or whatever. No, it's not. It looks just like our hospitals, you guys. It's nothing different. So I'm going to include the link for that video below so you guys can actually see and have an example of what the hospitals actually look. The hospital is called Hospital MI Doctor, and that's a facility. The number of hospital nights will be 2. The number of post-op hotel nights, that will be 2. And just to clarify the type of hotel, just if you have any stereotypes and you heard about that, it's not a little ran down, beat down hotel. I know some other doctors, not naming anyone and not knocking anyone, I'm just basically stating the facts, and I have to state what is the difference and why I chose this doctor versus another. Some doctors, they have what they call resort. Okay, and basically it's kind of like a hotel, but it's like kind of like an apartment complex, and you stay there. Sometimes I think you even share a room with somebody, and that's the recovery house. That's what they call it. Well, my doctor does not do the recovery house. They actually do. He actually does a hotel, and they actually do a name brand hotel or a higher name hotel. They do the Marriott Hotel in Mexico. So you're actually staying at a wonderful hotel. You have all the amenities of any other hotel, and even in the States have. And you get 2 nights included into your cost, your surgery costs of that. Now you can pay an additional fee for any additional nights if you'd like. That's still the price they charge. Still, I found, and Daddy and I found, that it's actually cheaper than if we were just to go over it. Have the Marriott right now in Maryland. So we're going to stay and pay those additional days. They do ask, and they have things that you need to consider if you're a smoker. Have you stuck to the pre-op diet that they recommend? Have you done your flight plans? Because you do have to do your own flight plans, and this will actually be the first time I fly. So and Daddy as well. So that will be quite an experience, and I will be vlogging as much as possible that process as well. What else can I share with you guys? They also give you, and I was talking about to one of my subscribers before, I am very well aware, because I do have a coordinator as well as a doctor, so I actually have 2 backups as far as informing me with a lot of things, and anything that my research doesn't do. I do have, again, a doctor, certified doctor, as well as a coordinator, which also a person that had the surgery. So I am very well aware that I am going to have to go on the liquid diet right before the surgery. That's 7 to 14 days before the surgery. And being that right now it's 2.5 months before the surgery, I am not required to do a all liquid diet. However, I have been doing replacing 1 meal, well, 2 meals, doing 1 meal and then the rest liquids. I've been doing that, and I will continue to do that. until a specified date. But that is what I've been doing to get used or get in the hang, and also challenge myself. That's what I chose to do. I wasn't told to do that by my doctor nor my coordinator, but that is what I've been doing. It's going to give you a pre-operative diet plan that you have to do. It even goes into the phase that's 3 days before the surgery, where you have to take a laxative and go on strictly clear liquids. But yeah, so that is it. Let me show you guys. I have to cover some of this stuff up because it has my information on it, as well as it has my payment and all that kind of stuff. But I will share with you guys this, so it's not said that I am making this up. Because you know that people will say that with me, y'all already know. Y'all already know I'm making this up and all that kind of stuff. But this is true. This is my reality. This is my life. And I just wanted to share those thoughts with you. So below will be several videos, links. Part 1 to this video. Um, the original video where I told you that I'm having the surgery, where I'm having the surgery, and some information about it. The original video, that link will be below. Miss Sandy's information, which is the coordinator for my doctor, and also lightofme.com. Her information will be below, which is her email. Again, make sure when you email her, so she'll know who you are and where you're coming from or whatever. Just put down that you are part of the Big Cuz 52 family, or Kiana sent you over. And what else? Oh, my doctor, Dr. Lopez. I will include some videos on him. I will include some videos where he is talking. Go subscribe to his channel. He does have a YouTube channel. Tell him that I sent you over. Go ahead and show some support like that. I hope that you guys continue to support me and continue to encourage me. As you all know, I told you guys before, to assist with the cost, the extra cost that I have, because I do have to not only pay for the actual surgery, even though I'm getting it at a discount. I do have to pay something, and I also have to pay for airfare and all that kind of stuff. My cookbook proceeds and my business, which is bigcuz52.webs.com, all purchases made from that will go towards these things. And if it doesn't go towards this, it will go towards regaining my life, like gym memberships and all that kind of stuff. I do have another business, so I'm okay with everything else, and I'm okay with this as well. But I've always wanted to do my cookbook, and have that pay for my surgery, kind of like I defeated something that made me fat all my life, which is overeating and things like that. So that cookbook will be released in the next couple of weeks, as you all know. I will let you guys know maybe about a week or two prior, but it will be soon. So yeah, so I hope you guys, it is a limited edition. So I don't know if I told you that before. I only am getting 1,000 copies, so they will go very quickly. PayPal, credit cards, and all that will be accepted, and the cookbook will be for sale on my website. Again, that is bigcuz52.webs.com. But yeah, so all of those links will be below, you guys. So thank you for tuning in. Thank you for sitting here for 25 minutes and listening to this video. I love you all so much. Talk to you guys later, and be blessed.